Well, hello there. Thanks for being on time. Wow, you actually are here on time. Wow, thank you so much. So today we are doing something very different. It's actually playing one of my favorite games, and that game is called Haste. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure everything's set up properly. Rect, how you doing, man? Is that really? And of course, I immediately not showing anything. Sorry, just I was futzing with things. Didn't appear to work. Oh well, we are. Whatever. We're just doing the damn thing. Is that? Are we? Just want to make sure we're actually. Okay, I think we're good. Sorry, you guys usually don't see this because I'm usually at least 10 minutes into stream by the time you guys arrive. This is what setup looks like for me, by the way. I'm So, hands up if you've ever seen this game before. And I'll give you a quick rundown of it. Where am I even... Did I load the right file? I don't know if I loaded the right file. I may not have loaded the right file. Oh, no, we're good. Sub 2 on OG Riders Green Cave. Oh, you saw me play it earlier? Yeah, I played it... Jeez. Earlier in the week while I was still sick. But, for any who don't know, this is a 3D platformer roguelike. And as you can tell, movement in this game is very satisfying. I enjoy it a lot. And what we're going to do... So I've played this game before. Is the volume correct? I feel like it's really quiet on my end. Okay, I just have my speakers turned down then. So fun thing, under the difficulty tab here, you can see difficulty, the obstacle sliders. So this obstacle slider increases how many, since it's a roguelike game, the levels are procedurally generated. So you can choose how many obstacles appear. The max this thing used to go to was 200%. Momentum of the game, yeah, exactly. It's so satisfying. But they recently put out an update where it goes all the way up to 500% for obstacle spawn rate. And I want to try and beat the game with the 500. When I played it earlier, it was actually, honestly, if I'm being honest, a little disappointingly easy so far. We're all the way to Shard 8, which is level 8 out of 10 for the record. And, it's been slowly ramping up in difficulty. The shard itself, I think, has a hard limit on how many obstacles it can actually spawn. So it's been rather tame for the earlier levels, but it's been getting more and more intense as we've gotten further on. Which, even with the, you know, being able to literally put your custom difficulty levels settings in, it still has a hard-coded difficulty. Oh, and I'm dead. Yeah, we're not getting out of here this one. It's difficult because I need to spend a lot of time rewiring my brain here, because on my on the file where I've spent most of my time playing this game, I obviously have all the upgrades unlocked, you know, for having played the roguelike. Do not have that all here. So the little yellow bar at the bottom is an energy level, which allows me to do... Damn it. I can't get out of this, which allows me to do this little flap you see there. And I'm used to having a lot more of that. And as this blue stuff catches up to me, this is referred to as the collapse. And the more time you spend in it, the more damage you will take. However, if you fall too far behind it as a whole, you will simply insta-die, no matter how much health you have left. So that makes it very important to keep your speed up. You might even say haste is necessary in this game about going going fast. However, this level layout is absolutely killing me with these chasms, man. Oof, as I run into the... I'm running into everything. It is a neat little touch. You can actually hear the music get a little bit more distorted as the collapse catches up to us, which is a really cool effect. I like that a lot. This game is full of a lot of really cool effects like that. That's the name of the game. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people do compare this to Sonic in a lot of ways. Like, I see a lot of people say that, oh, this is what Sonic should be. And in some ways I agree, and in some ways I don't. I mean, admittedly, I really like the momentum-based. So here we have the map. This is where it becomes like a roguelike, where it's like you can choose your direction. The regular circles are just levels. Question marks are event spaces where anything can happen. The little bag is a shop. And the spiky circles are extra hard levels. And there's also, yeah, over here, campfires, which will restore a health, which I should probably make my way to right away. Yeah. And I like doing the hard levels just because they're a lot of fun. So I try and hit as many of those on the way up as I can. Yeah, we should hit that campfire and then like that. And we'll just auto set the Risk of Rain. I've never actually played Risk of Rain, but I've seen a little bit of gameplay of it. But again, that's like a roguelike, right? So that's probably why it reminds you of it in certain ways. Yeah, as we progress, we'll also get these items referred to as relics, which, as you'd expect, in a roguelike, provide various abilities and power-ups to make the game easier. And actually, at the end of those levels with the... on the map screen, the levels with the spikes in them, at the end of those levels, you'll actually be given a relic. Otherwise, to attain them, you have to basically visit the shop. And to purchase them, you spend sparks, which are these little star bits you've seen me picking up, as if we're playing Mario Galaxy. And at the end of the level, based on your performance, aka speed, you'll also be given a chunk as well. So that was probably... that was a B rank. So yeah, you get additional sparks for a higher rank. Lyria, hey, how you doing? Yeah, this is a very good game. This is a very, very good game. I like this game a lot. Basically just doing a hard mode playthrough of it. Because I had that update recently where you can increase obstacle spawn rate all the way to 500%. And I wanted to see what 500% looked like. I consider myself better than average at this game. After oh, geez, I say that as I just fly into an obstacle. Once this game came out, it very quickly became my go-to, like, flow state game. Like, just when I had, like, you know, a little bit of time before work, it was like, this is what I would boot up and just kind of zone out, get in the flow of it. So I do consider myself quite adept at this game. Oh. Except for these fire spheres. These things always fuck me up so bad. Yeah, you can see the... oh, jeez. You can see how hectic it is. I'm really starting to see this 500% spawn-in rate now. I'm really good at this game, guys. I swear. I didn't just... the tower jumped in front of me. You know, that wasn't my fault. This range roguelike was shooting, yeah. Yeah, abilities and power-ups. Yeah, it looks like a lot of fun. I've been tempted to play it. It's on sale for the Black Friday thing, but I consider. Oh, and that's one of the best items in the game. They also, with this update, did a massive item overhaul. So a lot of items, like this item, became a lot more rare because it's legitimately one of the best in the game. Radical Highway at the end of lap 3. Yeah. Yeah, this game's so hectic it almost looks like the final stretch of Radical Highway in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. It's almost as dangerous. But yeah, so what Plutonium Coin is doing there is essentially constantly filling my yellow bar. Every, what, 6 seconds it gives a pile of energy? Which is good, because it means I can essentially just use my energy as liberally as I want. And in case you hadn't noticed, energy gets filled by how good your landing is. So if your landing is perfect, you'll get a large amount of energy. If it's good, you get a medium amount. If it's okay, you'll get a small amount. And if it's bad, you get none. Though if it's bad, you also have a chance of taking damage if you get a bad landing. But you're also probably just going to die after that. So this is where we get another item. Wait. Oh, right, we got an item off a pickup. This is pretty good. Ooh, but then this... You know what? Let's gamble. Let's gamble. Because getting all those sparks, you're pretty much supposed to be getting perfect landings every time anyway. The game is largely built around the idea of you know, never losing speed on anything short of a perfect landing. Because that's the thing, too. Even if you get a good... Does it say good or great? I can't remember. There's the 4 tiers of landings, but if you get anything other than a perfect landing, you will lose a little bit of speed. And a perfect landing just lets you perfectly maintain it. So the game is largely built around the idea of you never losing speed on those non-perfects anyway. Oh. And those do a lot of damage, for the record. Those smaller missiles do... I think they're the most damaging object in the game. And they come in so fast. And those little rings you see around the stage, those are boost rings, which will just... Very Sonic. You can figure out what they do based on their name. Yeah, there are 4 different abilities you can use to spend that yellow meter at the bottom. Here's ZZ dailies. Oh no! I used to play games with dailies all the time. I can't do it anymore. A game that demands daily attention is just like... I did try Zenless Zone Zero. It's quite fun. But the gacha elements of it are just a little too much for me. I like to be able to just play my games, you know, without, like, if you want to play the next part of the game with the, you know, with a strong enough character, insert credit card information now. It's like, games are already grindy enough as it is, without having to insert my credit card information to also grind more. Even then, you're only putting in your credit card information for a chance to grind, by the way. Like, oh, put in your credit card information to see if you can roll well enough to pull duplicates of a character so you can upgrade them. It's like, oh, that shit drives me crazy. Yeah, what game isn't gacha nowadays? That's kind of the problem. Too many games nowadays are just kind of heading towards that, and it's, ugh. That's why I try and avoid any games with those kind of, with that kind of crap at all. I hate it. So speaking of Sonic, maybe it's just me, but the songs in these purple levels, like especially this part right now that you're hearing, It reminds me so much of the OST for Bingo Highway in Sonic Heroes. Like, it's got that same kind of, like, squeaky instrument going, you know? But maybe that's just me. And for the record, I do specifically mean Bingo Highway, not Casino Park. Because Casino Park is the OST in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. But, like, very specifically Bingo Highway. And we through the glass. There we go. And we got a free item pickup. Same for a character you want, yeah. Casino Park on repeat. That's always nice. Ooh, actually, just guaranteed perfect landings every now and then. Bingo, you mean Las Vegas, basically. Yeah, I was like that with Genshin Mute. I played it for a while, and I'm like, yeah, it's alright. But I didn't want to spend any money on it, except for one character. And I'm like, oh, this character looks like that'd be fun to spend money on. And I spent all of $7 on Genshin Impact. I know. Shameful conduct. What do we want here? So when we get to, I think this is the first shop we've been at. So when we get to the shop, we're given a choice of 3 items or this for a reroll. I do have enough for... if I get 7... I can afford both of these, right? Yeah, perfect. Those synergize pretty well. So as long as we're at full health, we'll get an additional speed boost. And that item will help keep us at full health. And we just look for a landing spot. That's what like 90% of this game is just looking for a landing spot. You go up, you look for a downslope, and you hit it as fast as you can. Oh yeah, and I was explaining, so you have the 4 different abilities you can, or there are 4 different abilities available in the game that you can spend your meter on. I prefer this one, because it, first of all, it's a jump button in a game without a jump button. I couldn't touch that, which makes it very powerful. But second of all, it also gives you a huge boost of speed upwards of Zoe's back position. So as you're diving, her back is now facing forward, and if you use the ability, you'll get a boost mostly forward. But that also translates directly into speed then. So you can use that to just get a big boost of speed forward or big additional boost of speed forward with every landing, which I like a lot. It feels like the item most tuned towards gaining speed, you know? And when you hit the angles just right, oh, it feels good. Oh, this game, everything about this game is just designed to be as satisfying as possible, and I love it. Oh, couldn't hit that boost ring, though. Oh! You saw the vision, though. You saw the vision. And then there's plot, but who cares about that? Yeah, and then this is the result of the question mark spaces. There could be any number of random events that pop up. I don't want to lose energy gain, right? Are you crazy? Actually, maybe I do. But for item reduction cost, that's worthless. Peek what you're saving for. Check that on the next pause. Yeah, spoiler alert, the character I was saving money for on Genshin was the lightning waifu. You know the one. The purple one. God, she's hot. These bombs are crazy, though. I hate they have such a large field of react. Oh my god, we got a lot of towers. That's the thing about, so these towers, I was talking about those fast missiles that land in you know, give the circular explosion, those spawn from those towers with the boost rings. And sometimes you'll get 3 or 4 of those towers spawn all in a row, and you'll just have this salvo just raining from the sky, and it gets absolutely hectic. Oh, and now we're in the Neon Desert. Game will occasionally throw alternate versions of levels at you, or just alternate color palettes, I suppose. And they're all pretty fun. Sometimes you end up in the Vaporwave Desert. But I like the Neon Desert as well. Very Las Vegas cactus looking things. Surely Vegas has like cowboy theme, because I tried so hard to avoid those. Oh, we're not doing good. Okay. This is our last life, so let's cherish it. Don't worry, guys. This is gonna be a good life. Oh, I'm getting really pushed out to the sides here, though. Staying in the middle is very difficult at the moment. But the middle is where all the best slopes are. Oh, we're going up. Oh, threading the needle. Yep, that's what happened there. Where did all my health go? I just peeked down. Okay, we just need to buy some time. Because we have that almost said gadget. Oh my god, too much Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. We have this item that's healing us, so we just need to buy some time. What are you showing me here? What are you showing me here? Mute. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey, Gates of Babylon. That's fun. Yeah, I get it. I get what you're going for, Mute. Okay, we are still very low on health, so we need to be careful. Those bombs are probably the most devastating obstacle in this level in particular, just because they have there it goes. They have that red field, but it's a transparent red field, so you can see through it quite easily. And on this level where you're dealing with a lot of reds and oranges in the sand, it makes it very difficult to see what you're looking at. Oh yeah. So that was sloppy, but that was first run of the day. So I accept no responsibility for my actions. I literally started that on -2 lives. Okay, relax with it. Oh, that wasn't my fault. I'm still rusty. I take no responsibility for my actions. Oh. Just sliding in here. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Still a little sick. This cough is holding on. That's just kind of generally how I handle sickness. Long after I've recovered from being sick, I'll still be coughing from it for like a month or two. That's just how I am, unfortunately. You're playing hard mode, yeah? My chat doesn't want to show what you're saying. Yeah, no, I threw that pretty hard, though. I mean, just the beginning of that attempt was, like I said, ooh, we can just start by throwing ourselves in the shit. That's fun. And we'll just kind of go. Oh, but I could go to this instead. And we want to take a stop at the shop. We got a shop and a relic level there. And okay, we'll do it like that. Shit, throwing. Yeah, we'll get this. We'll get this. Additional obstacles appear ahead. There's also this new thing, these fragment disruptions, which in the bottom right you see there. I haven't that came in an update as well a while ago, but I'm rusty. I take no responsibility. What even hit me? Hello? Yeah, the fragment disruptions, I was saying. I don't have a lot of experience with those, because for a long time they got introduced, but the main thing I play when I play this game is the endless mode, and for a while they were not actually available in the endless mode, so I never saw them. And then shortly after the update came out, shortly after the outdate came up, I still said it wrong. I might be having a stroke. Anyway, they got added to endless mode eventually, but god damn it, Sonic Racing Crossworlds released shortly after, so I haven't had much experience with these fragment disruptions, so I don't know everything they can do. See, these levels are actually hard. Like, they're genuinely much harder, so it makes sense that I'm losing on these ones. I just slammed into a rock. That one was I don't have any energy! No, I don't have any energy! Oh, this is really bad. I couldn't recover that. Shit. This ain't looking good for the, run. Like I said, I'm used to having a lot more energy to be able to spend randomly. But since I'm playing this all on a new file, admittedly, I could just go play this on my main file and just, like, actually have all the relics unlocked and have all my max upgrades. But part of the challenge was to not have all the upgrades, at least not immediately. I do like the echoing effect when you go past the black hole. We're just going right through it, I guess. You can't go faster sliding into a rock, sir. Yeah, I'm going a little too fast. Oh, and this. Okay, so as you might expect, green is the most common rarity in the game, and purple is the second highest. This item right here used to be green rarity, and I don't understand why, because all you have to do is read its description to understand it's one of the best items in the game. So it's not surprising that with the massive item overhaul they did, that got changed to a purple rarity item. Because, holy crap, that is an incredible item. I literally don't have enough to purchase anything here anyway, so... I don't even have to reroll for it. But yeah, a perpetual motion machine will now allow us to definitely be going faster. Oh, all these bombs. Jesus. Slip in between. Hit the boost ring. And we soar. No energy. I don't think there are any perks that actually increase your energy gain rate, but you can increase the max energy you can store, so if you go for a while not using it, you'll just have a whole lot more in general as backup. And this is a very good ability for emergency saves, should you need them. So here's the thing I really want to talk about. While I do enjoy while I do enjoy this game a lot, and I'm happy doing this playthrough of its main story mode, what I really want to do is I want to play endless mode, and I want to make a bingo board. It's just a set of different challenges we can work towards and do. Because that sounds like a lot of fun. I've been having trouble coming up with challenges. Coming up with enough unique challenges. But I think this game has just enough variety in its infinite mode to allow for an interesting bingo board. Well, that's the thing. What's stopping me, Mute, is coming up with the ideas for the bingo board. Because you need, at minimum, 25, challenges to complete. We'll do the heal. And I'm really close, but there are also a few items I have on the bingo board as they stand that feel either redundant or repetitive. And I don't want any of the challenges on the bingo board to simply be, things that will happen just with playing, right? Like, they need to be some kind of goal based on my performance. So I've got certain goals like, land X number of perfect landings. Because you'll see, oh my god. You'll see when I lose this next life, and fail this shard, the game does track certain stats for you based on your performance at the end of a shard. Or at the end of a fragment, I should say. And we can kind of use those to create the challenges for the bingo board. Like hitting, X number of perfect landings, getting X number of S ranks at the end of a level. Various things like that. And to be fair, at current, I have 24 challenges. So if it's 24 challenges, ChatGPT to rhyme it. I did ask ChatGPT, and it spat out random bullshit that wasn't even related to the game at all. Gold necklace. They actually nerfed this one. This is one of the most worthless items in the game, and they made it worse. It used to be 10% boost. Adrenaline. Well, that's one of the best items in the game. One of my favorite, anyway. But yeah, so I have... Oh, hello. Oh, this is a new... this is a new variation of the desert level. I haven't seen this before. They must have added this with the big update they did. See, and this is one of the challenges I have as well. It's more based on the game itself, but like one of the spots for the bingo board is, encounter an alternate palette for the desert level. And then I have one of those for the forest and the ice level as well. Which again, feels repetitive, but it's like, comes a point where I'm starting to stretch to fill out 25 challenges as a whole, so... and again, the thought I keep trying to complete, I have 24 challenges currently, so if we want to just throw a free space on there in the middle, technically we can do that. I'll be honest, I'm kind of at the limit for things I can come up with on my own. It's kind of why I was hoping to have an audience while I was talking about this who could spitball some ideas. But it seems everyone else left. They showed up for the beginning of class because I told them to, and then they bailed as soon as they met the the requirements. You're like, oh, this isn't Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, though. I don't want to watch this. No, it's fine. If it's not a game that interests them, then by all means, they're not obligated to stay and watch. You weren't offered a reward, Mute. You were threatened with a punishment. You arrived, so you received no punishment. Don't go getting ahead of yourself. You don't get a reward for showing up to class. You just don't get chastised for arriving on time. Yeah, it's so easy for me to just play this game and just kind of zone out. Zen out. Zen with zone 0 out. Oh. Yeah, I wish that game was a little better, because I did enjoy the combat in it quite a bit, but unfortunately the combat really did just very quickly become, you know, perfect dodge, then spam your alt charges kind of thing. Which, and why not? Cookies will be distributed at the end of class. Oh, this item. This item has the ability to absolutely shatter this game. This doesn't break the game. This explodes the game into pieces. If you create the right build and grab this item, your end will run. Your run will end. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ. It is so absurdly broken. We'll just take the heal thing. Funny thing is, this is right here too, so these two together make a 50% chance for that thing to proc. Lyria, hey, welcome back. The Hoyo games, yeah. Yeah, it was definitely... Because the combat in, in Genshin wasn't terrible, but it was extremely simple. So when I heard that Hoyo was making a game that was based more around combat, I was like, let's check it out. Yeah, here's a bunch of items. Yeah, so here's the stats at the end that it shows you. You got your fragments completed, which are your individual levels, the S ranks, the number of deaths, which somehow I'm at 5. Oh, because of the healing. So I have various challenges based on these. Total number of landings, that's kind of a dumb thing to track. Well, I guess it allows you to take the perfect landings and subtract that and figure out how many non-perfects you did. But perfects is all that matters anyway. Are they just like Risk Rain 2? Yeah, I gotta play that game. It does look like a lot of fun. Okay, let's go. So in the top right there, you see we have the anti-sparks. And we can use those to purchase various upgrades for Zoe. Zoe, not Chloe. You're not the one who... Yeah, she just tracks overall stats. Here, you give me the upgrades. What can I afford? Health would be nice, but I want more energy, honestly. Yeah, we can just go all in. Yeah, it's funny, because in this game, so your main character is a girl named Zoe, whose special ability is that she can run really fast. Now, it's funny, because before I ever played this game, I wrote a story with a character who was a female named Chloe, whose special ability was that she could run really fast. And quite often, in my mind, when I'm trying to refer to Zoe in this game, I'll have to fight to not say Chloe's name, because their names are so similar. And it's funny that it fucks me up sometimes. To be clear, I came up with my character first, so I'm not copying. To be extremely clear. Oh, that's bad. That's really, really, really bad. Ooh, we do not want that. Ooh, we do not want that. Oh, come off it. Oh. I'm really bad at this at this game. Oh man. I'm not usually this bad at this game. But it is really giving me this is the challenge I was looking for, though, if I'm being honest. This is that 500% you know, items or difficulty spawn rate that I wanted to see. This is where it starts to get zany and wacky, and it's actually really fun. Zipping through. I never even got to use adrenaline. I never even got to use my favorite item in the entire game. It died before it even happened. Just hit the ground and get the speed ring. Okay. Yesterday with Fox the Tails. Dude was playing Tails and had Fox in his tag. What do you want from me? Seems quite. You know what, Mute? You play the fucking game then. You you play the motherfucking game and you tell me how easy it is to dodge this shit. Oh, I hate skipping that that thing on the right. Well, it's either the one on the right or the one on the left, so we hit the same one regardless. We'll take a stop at the shop. Wow. We can do that and shop. Oh wow, just eat all my money. We'll just not do that. Okay. Get me a PC. O'Donnell Wolf. McLeod Fox. Yeah, Toad Slippy. Yeah, you've got it. That's what you were talking about with that. Okay, you just had to steal all my health for this one, huh? You see, Mute, I make it look easy. That's what I'm doing. That's what this professional level of gameplay looks like. That's why you tune into my streams. Because I can give you levels of gameplay like you ain't never seen before. You know, sometimes... There is an excuse for that. You just have to give me a minute to think of one. My hands are sweaty. Joy-Con drift. My controller has Joy... Ugh. It's not my fault, alright? It's someone else's fault but mine, okay? That's all that matters. That's all you need to know. I didn't say nothing about a free PC, me. Look at that speed, though. Look at that speed. Look how satisfying it is to hit those fucking ramps. I give away a free bird. Give away for a free PC, but there's only one participant. You're good at games like these, yeah. Listen with healthy skepticism. Play Celeste. I do want to play Celeste. I have... Oh, hey, Kerbo. Such professional... Shut up, Kerbo. Get out of here. What are you doing here? Yeah, palms are sweaty. Something... Mom spaghetti. You know the vibes. Yeah, no, I remember now. It wasn't my fault, because entering the Spark took all my health. So I literally only had one hit anyway. That's why it wasn't my fault. Oh, that wasn't my fault, because entering the Spark, or this fragment, also took all my health. You saw it in the bottom right there. There's proof. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. I have to just go right through this bomb. I didn't have anywhere to dodge. That's the worst thing about those bombs, is sometimes you just wind up in a situation where you don't have an opportunity to dodge them, and you just kind of have to face tank them. Thankfully, that obstacle that we just passed gives a lot of opportunity for speed gain. We slip through. Yeah. That's where this game shines, where you can just, like, perfectly maneuver between, like, 3 or 4 obstacles all at once. Increased fragment difficulty. I don't really think that's possible. We're already at the 500% difficulty. Though the collapse might be chasing me a little faster now. Do I seriously not have a single item yet? How do I not have a single item yet? That's the thing about this game, you really do need to start collecting items at some point. Or you're really gonna struggle. Oh, I don't have any energy! I don't have any energy! No! Oh, I misread my bar. I thought my bar said I had enough energy for 1 flap. God damn it. I didn't look quite closely enough to see that it wasn't 1 full bar. You can see the bar is segmented, and each one of those segments is 1 full use of the energy, or 1 full use of the ability. So I missed that it was like 5 pixels short of a full bar. Oh, that was disappointing on so many levels. Oh, here's a bunch of sparks though. Hopefully we can get a shop soon. Oh, Kerbo, this game is, I was saying before, this game is my fucking zen game. I just play it to just zone out and just flow state. I can literally do it for hours. It's so good. It's so meditative in that way, but it's just as a game, it's so good. Everything about this game is so satisfying. Landing perfect landings feels so good. And as you get more items, the faster you go, the more satisfying the game feels. And items, you know, generally are built to help you go faster. Like, look at that. Look at how good that looks. Oh, and it can't even describe you how good it felt. Holy. Oh, that was bad. Just slammed my face into a rock. I gotta keep myself humble so you guys don't think I'm like, whoa, too good at this game. You know, if I were to unleash my full power, you know, we'd just be done in 2 minutes, and you know that wouldn't be a very interesting stream. So I gotta hold myself back. New bar of the shop. The bikes to cross worlds like OG Riders. Wait, does OG Riders have bikes? That's crazy. What do we... 10% chance to gain 2 sparks. Wow, okay, so one way or another, they're saying I get fucking sparks. Which would be more constant? 20 sparks per perfect landing, or the... Probably this. Probably this. How am I already on my last freaking life, man? Whoa, okay. Ah! Eggman has a moped in Riders? That's incredibly funny. Oh, this game is kicking my ass right now, though. I really gotta... Okay. Pardon me. Locking the fuck in. I'm here to show off how good I am at this game. You buy on board the shop, you can use the board, yeah. So Eggman could ride a board even in Riders, huh? It feels so cursed to see him on a board in Crossworlds in general. The idea that this isn't the first time we're seeing it is kind of silly. Oh, going up. Okay. If I'm losing head lives on the first level, I also didn't mean to hit that button, but. Oh, George, so much right. Weaver's Zero Gravity doesn't do right. That's a shame. Yeah, it's a shame when the sequel has fewer features. Okay, we had to start with bomb. Can we not? Land here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Those moments when you're just coming at the cliff face and you don't have enough energy to go up over it. Ah, cactus. Oh, I couldn't go down fast enough. No, I hit a cactus. I'm really... Guys, you have to believe me. I'm really good at this game. Professional. Can't even... Oh, wait, really? You can't even drift? Goddamn. That's like a must-have of a racing game. This is... Okay, this is professional gameplay. Now we have a level with tracks on it. So we follow the tracks and we go really fast. And if you're going fast in this game, that means you're doing good. So as you can see, that was professional gameplay, and I'm doing a really good job now. Ah! Uh-oh. The tracks are both a blessing and a curse. If you overcommit to the tracks, it can turn really bad for you real fast. But when they're good, they're great. I'll never be another racer like OG. Man, y'all really fucking glazing OG riders. I really got to get on that, huh? We're good on health for now. When I say that, what is this? Boost rings appear ahead, additional obstacles. Okay. Yeah, we can just kind of mosey through some health ups. Because let's face it, I'm not doing great right now. Fleet. Oh, yeah, cool. Free item. Yeah. We end up skipping all the... Did I have a single shop in all there? Depends on the stage, because they're either fast or slow. Yeah, soon I'll get to it. For one of our Sonic Fridays, probably a very near Sonic Friday, we will play OG Riders. Though I can't promise it'll be next Sonic Friday, because next Sonic Friday they'll have the those new gadgets for Sonic Crossworlds, and I kind of want to check them out. So next Friday will probably be a Crossworld stream, but Friday after that, then we can do Free Riders on Sonic Friday. Oh, we can call it Sonic Free Riders Friday. There you go. For that specific game, anyway. Oh, is the Legend event at the same time? Is the Legend event right at the beginning of December? Fantastic for a 2006 game. You know what's fantastic for a 2006 game? Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, the best game ever made. That game is also 2006, and it is absolutely phenomenal. And just so happens to also be 2006, yeah. Why I bring it up. Ah! Okay, hold on. What do you mean? I landed on... I was going up! Sure, game. Sure. Sure, game. Whatever you say. You're the boss. I'm just the player. Please tell me I have... Okay, I smacked in that. What the hell is that? Slipping through. We need some perfect landings. We really need some energy. Okay, we're just gonna go over these cacti. No! Oh! I did not read the movements of that. No, no, not again, not again. Okay, hold on. Actually locking in, actually locking the fuck in. I need to do better than this. I need to prove to everyone on the internet that I'm a really cool guy, and I can only do that by being good at games. Because everyone on the internet needs to think I'm really cool. Otherwise, what do I have in life? If internet strangers don't think I'm really awesome and stuff. Okay. Oh, we just got over that. Perfect. Oh! Okay. Bumped me into the air a little bit. That's fine. Okay, there we go. Holy. Taking that ring. I don't care. We don't talk about free riders. Straight into the... There, yeah. 222 is on to me. Single-handedly killed Jet's legacy? Oh, shit. Well, the Riders exclusives, as far as I'm aware, the only game they've ever appeared in outside of Riders is Crossworlds. But then I don't know anything about these characters, so... Crossworlds is the only game I've ever played with Jet in it. Though Jet does get a casual mention in Sonic Frontiers. Because, you know, Ian Flynn had to make a reference to something. Had to make a reference to everything. More boost rings? Jeez. Whoa! Okay. I was doing really good there for a few seconds. I was really locked in on the flow state, and then I crashed. Story is good. Oh, he's sometimes appear in the Olympic Games. I mean, if he was going to appear anywhere, that would be the place for him. Even if it is pretty silly for anyone to think they could compete against Sonic in an Olympic-level event. But we overlooked that. Oh! Just run my face into a cactus. Like I'm being interrogated by Superman. That's a crazy line they added in that movie, by the way. But Superman just interrogated a guy with a cactus. Oh, come off it! I can slip between that. I can't slip between that. And I got chained. I got comboed. I got chain comboed. Hit this, we go like this. Uh-oh. Oh, tell me I have enough height. Tell me I have enough height. Oh my god, I should not have made that. And I'm going way too slow now. This is really, really bad. There's the collapse. Why am I only at half health? I just respawned. Why am I respawning with half health? I did the exact same mistake as last time. Oh, this is not going good. This is a tough one. I really need to stop trying to hit that one. It's absolutely killing me. Okay, well, we will veer left here. That's a little better. That's what we want to see. Oh, get me past these towers, man. Oh, it was only one at that. Jeez. Getting destroyed by a single tower. Oh, the mobile games too, yeah. I forget Sonic has mobile games. Yeah, well, Eggman can run faster than Sonic. This one's probably better for healing. Because right now I have to fight to keep myself alive. Oh, thankfully we have a campfire. These campfires will restore 1 full health, or 1 full heart, and bring you to full health. So, that's the advantage of them. In case anyone was wondering about the intricate mechanics of this awesome game that we're definitely talking about in the comment section right now, and not talking about a completely unrelated game. No, I'm kidding, it's fine. Whoa. Ow. The effect on the item at the bottom there that's new. I've never seen that happen before. They added a lot of little touches to this game with this update, I'm noticing. I appreciate the small things, you know? Even if I don't typically have time to actually pay attention to those things during the middle of a run, but, you know. It's fine to you. Yeah, no, I know, Mute. It's fine. Oh, and there's one of the best items in the game. We're just gonna take it, because why would I not? Okay, with this item, we're basically just set for energy for the rest of the game. We don't even need any other energy gaining items, because this one just does so much for us. That being said, I do have to actually live to use the item at all, gain any advantage from it. Ah! There were like 4 missiles stuck in the ground in a row there, and I could only see the one. So I just slammed into multiple in a row. Here we go. Yeah, that was at least a better spawn for him, or better landing positions for him. If we can just pick up some sparks, it gives us health now, so that's good. Haven't taken too much damage, so it's not too hard to refill that. Do that, and we are almost full. Okay, wow, we have a lot of health to... I guess it's one spark per 1 health, so... I'm just following the spark line. Oh my god. The amount of things I just fucking ran right through there was ridiculous. Jinx isn't extra Sonic. His other rivals are gonna skin that much. Yeah, that's what I've heard about Sonic, is that, or about Jet rather. That, oh my god, there goes all my health. So he's one of the few guys who like genuinely annoys Sonic, which is hysterical when you think about someone being annoying enough to actually annoy the blue bastard himself. The guy whose entire personality is being aggressively 90s. To find someone who can actually annoy that guy, that's kind of hysterical in its own right. Oh, that was bad. It's not a lot of sparks I can grab. Oh, GPAs, yeah. Well, there've been a lot of VA changes for all of them. Like, I don't think there's a single VA who's still the same in Crossworlds from that era of Sonic, Free Riders and all that. Sonic's voice actor has changed. Tails' voice actor has changed. Knuckles' voice actor has changed. I think probably the only one who's still the same is probably Eggman's with Mike Pollock. And maybe a few random ones. But I imagine all the Chaotix are probably different now. Just because how rarely they appear in games. Hell, even Silver has a different voice actor. And he's been in like 3 games. Ooh, we could just double down on extreme amounts of energy. Healing or close call. You know what? We can just fly. It's no use! Great! That took too long. I can just fly now, by the way. I have 2 plutonium coins. You can't stop me. I can just fly. I just live up here. I'm a bird now. Just like my favorite Sonic character, Jet the Hawk, I'm a bird now. Yeah, double plutonium coin is busted, by the way. Look, I can just fly. I can just fly. And there's nothing the game can do to stop me. Except, I guess, threaten me with death, but, you know. What's that compared to the power of infinite flight? Oh wow, and there's the end of the level. Very short level. Oh, as I slam into a rock. Five levels, 50% luck. Sure, why not? I don't have an option, so. Oh yeah, let's buy an item. What do we got? I don't need more. I don't need more energy. I got 2 plutonium coins. Increasing max health is pretty cool, though. I would reroll, but I wouldn't have enough to buy anything after the reroll, so we'll just keep going. Oh, and we got an item at the end of this one, too, which is awesome! Oh god, these missiles, man. What do you mean? Oh no. Well, it's a good thing I picked up that pumpkin, otherwise I would literally just be dead. How did I not die? How did I not die to that? Someone tell me how I did not die to that? I went right through it. Am I imagining things? I went right through that. Okay. Plutonium coin says I get to just fly. Pick up these sparks, because that means healing. Oh, it's rough when you only get 1 health per spark. Another short level. They just threw 2 short ones at me in a row. Pizza. What kind of pizza you go for, Mute? Oh, it heard my pleas. The game was listening, and it heard my pleas. Yeah, pizza's always good for a Saturday. I need a landing place. This is the nice thing, at least, about having 2 plutonium coins. I can just pick whatever landing place I need, but when they won't stop throwing missiles at me, it's hard to find one. Wow, how did I do that? How did I thread that? God damn it. Oh. Oh, there we go. Jesus. Sometimes I just have to go super silent for those. Pepperoni, mushrooms, and jalapeno. Oh, yeah. Stuffed crust. I've never actually had stuffed crust pizza. It sounds really good, but I gotta try that sometime. Because it basically just turns the crust into a breadstick, right? Or into a cheese stick, essentially. Okay, there's a lot of bombs here. There's a lot of bombs here. Oh! We go down right here. Perfect. These gem spewers are very... one of the most difficult obstacles in the game to deal with. Because they don't throw them out in any kind of set pattern, right? You literally just have to react to them as they're shooting out a gem. Mute, I read that wrong for a second, and I read that the first word of your sentence not as you, but as I. And I was very confused for a second about what you were offering me. What do we want? Spark? We can just go all in on a spark pickup build. If we ever come across, we'll do it. And we have enough for clown shoes as well. I don't have anything boosting luck, but this is actually also very good. We can just create distance at the beginning. Actually, that works really well with the plutonium coins. We can just create a lot of difference. The market is open. Hey, I didn't think a sus thing. He said a sus thing. Well, I read it as a sus. I just read the wrong first word, is all. Okay, we finally arrive at the boss. So now you guys can finally see how good at this game I really am. Whoa. What are these laser walls? I don't remember those. Okay, yeah, with double plutonium coin, this boss has kind of just trivialized itself. Double plutonium, whoa, kind of breaks this boss. I need to turn around. Oh, this thing turns like a semi. Oh god. No, please. I am on my you know what? I don't need to be around here. I can just fly wherever I want. The joke is that I'm going very far away so that I can regain some health on my health regainer. Because I'm on my last life, and I do not want this to be how it ends. Okay, that should be enough healing for now. This is one of the coolest bosses in the game. I like this one a lot. Just this big ass fucking train in the desert, just firing so many laser beams at you. Oh, okay. Also, this one's dropping a lot fewer sparks. This boss is supposed to drop a lot of sparks behind him, like trailing. Let's go. Look at that explosion. Even more of me. Okay, hold on. I feel like we're throwing around accusations here that may not be entirely fair or representative of me and my character. Mute, you. Okay, Mute saying it outright, okay? I make funny little innuendos for the sake of making y'all laugh. Mute's just saying it outright. You know? Like, I feel like there's times when it's not my fault. Or there's times when other people are being way worse than I am, you know? Okay, we should have... Well, we needed 2,000, right, for that final energy upgrade? Oh my.
Hey.
Oh, we only need 1,000, yeah. Okay, so hear me out, guys. So, ow. So this is Spark 9, right? Or Fragment Shard? I don't remember what the names are here. Yeah, so this is 9, and then I'm pretty sure in the middle is just 10, the last one. So, if 9 is just right here, hear me out, slams into hill. AI robo ass. Okay. I mean, we all want that mute, but so here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my main file, just because my main file has everything unlocked at present. And if we're on the last shard anyway, or shard 9 before 10, because these levels are genuinely kicking my ass. So now I have max health, max energy, and various other perks. Because now I don't have to worry about actually finding the other shards. Or is that 11? That might be 11. Pretty sure there's only the 10, though. Also, you will notice the outfit change. And yes, it's not an accident. Oh, forget she dashes in the direction of the camera. Here we go. I mean, they actually do have... Why am I opening this topic of conversation? I'm pretty sure they have, like, fully functioning sex robots these days, right? They may be absurdly expensive and, you know, not at all be, like, fit for average consumer consumption, but pretty sure they exist at this point. I've heard there's, like, $60,000 ones or something. So the option does already exist. It's just whether or not you're willing to wait for, the worthless consumer models. Because let's face it, those aren't going to be as good as the $60,000 ones. I didn't increase the difficulty. Of course, China does. Yeah, probably China or Japan. I think difficulty sets by your... Oh no, it was at max. Okay. Never mind, I'm just wasting everyone's time for nothing. Don't worry about me. Yeah, even with these additional boosts, I'm still gonna get my ass kicked in these levels. Because this 500% obstacle spawn is genuinely crazy at this point. It started extremely underwhelming, but after we got to like shard 7, I think, it just became absurd. Okay, hold on. Oh, this is not... Oh boy. We are barely ahead of the collapse. Come on. Okay, we got it. We're almost out of it. Okay, there's the portal. Jesus. Easy to use. Yeah, sure, mute. Sure. Super easy. You're not the one who has to actually run it. What is that? Boost rings up here. Oh, we don't need health right now. Actually, this gives us a permanent boost for the rest of the shard, which is kind of crazy. I'll take it. And another right there, yeah. Crazy. And then a void fragment, which are always fun. Stop at a shop? Do we want to stop at a shop or just go through a fetch? Do we want to stop at a shop or just want to go through a bunch of levels? Definitely didn't slip on my words there. Actually, if we go up here, God, there's a lot of options for additional boost. Why is there so many? Okay, we'll do that. It is on PC. I actually don't know what other platforms it's released on. You'll have to do a quick Google search. I would doubt it would be on Switch, but it might be. I mean, actually, it might be on Switch. I don't know. It could be on... Because even Switch allows indie games on their Virtual Console these days. Or their Nintendo eShop, whatever the fuck they call it now. Yeah, I don't know. Do a Google search for me, Mute. Well, do a Google search for me and for you. Tell me what platforms this game's on. PC giveaway, but add me to it. Hey, look guys, I would love to do a PC giveaway. Genuinely, I would so love to do that. But before any kind of giveaways can start, man, I need a lot more success in the streaming business before that can happen, unfortunately. So I'm not telling you have to subscribe, but... Is eShop fully indie games? Okay. Okay, I know... Okay, so it's the Virtual Console I'm thinking of, because the Virtual Console is like where you'll find, you know, their old... Where you can get, like, you know, the N64 version of the Zelda games and all that. I don't know, Nintendo's got a lot of fucking weird names. PlayStation's... Like, PlayStation, they just have the PlayStation Store. It's like, you go to the PlayStation Store and buy things on the PlayStation Store, and then you're good. But Nintendo's like, oh, we got the eShop, we got the Nintendo Wii Shop channel, we got the Nintendo Virtual Console, and yeah. And it's like, shut up, Nintendo. My imitation of Nintendo. It is only PC right now? Okay. Well, it only came out this year. In fact, like, oh no, but this one, oh no, my favorite items in the game are all right here. Well, not this one, but shortcut. No, not enough for that. Shit. I can make more use out of shortcut, though. Oh, Virtual Console doesn't exist anymore? Oh, okay. I haven't really paid attention to Nintendo stuff in a long time. Yeah, you can get hentai games on the Nintendo eShops, like... So much for Mr. Nintendo family friendly, where they're just like, yeah, and here's where you can find Mario, and here's where you can find Link, and here's where you can find hardcore porn, and here's where you can find Kirby. Oh, wait, what was that last one? Here's where you can find Kirby. No, the one before that. Zelda? You want to play some Zelda games? No, the other one. Hardcore porn. Yeah, you're a kids company, right? Yeah. Oh no. Okay, actually, I have shortcut, and we're on a level with Rails. So with all these support beams that they got hanging down, this is one of the best ways to show just what shortcut can do. This is my favorite. Ow. This is like my favorite item in the game, because it's the item that, as far as I can recall, probably the item that rewards high skill play the most. The funny, silly thing you put on your face. Wait, Switch 2 is gonna have a fucking VR integration? Seriously? Or are you talking about some other silly, funny thing you put on your face that I can't recall? So we were just talking about Miku, and I'm kind of in a weird headspace right now. I'm kidding! For the record, I'm kidding! Mostly. But I am assuming you mean a VR headset. Oh. We're just going right through the goop. Right through the goop. Woo. There we go. Virtual Boy. Game to play on Dolphin, huh? Ooh, that's good, though. Oh, you know what? Let's give this a shot. What's the best Dolphin game? Super Mario Sunshine. There's your best Dolphin game. Severely underrated Mario game for some reason. Pokemon Battle Revolution. Oh, Pokemon Coliseum. That's... Pokemon Coliseum 2 was on the... Double Dashed. Oh, he was just playing OG Riders Lyria. I think that's why he's asking for a new game. I don't know. I'm trying to think of my favorite GameCube games, but... Oh, play Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, or Radiant Dawn, whichever one is the GameCube one. Fire Emblem is a fantastic series. I don't know if I've talked about it here yet, but it's one of my top favorite series of all time. So I absolutely love Fire Emblem. Oh, which way are we going? Oh boy. Okay, there's like 4 or 5 of these fucking towers trying to murder me, so I'm just going to stay in the air for now. I haven't played Galaxy 2. I tend to forget the Galaxy games exist. Oh my god. I need speed. I need speed! Okay, well, we have shortcuts, so if we want speed, all we have to do is play good. Just play better, asshole. Why didn't I think about that? I've been losing this whole time, guys, and I never once considered play better, asshole. Why did I not think of that? Why didn't any of you guys tell me that? I would have saved us so much time if you just told me to play better, asshole. Yeah, geez, look how easy this game is when I decide to play better. Can't believe I wasn't doing this from the beginning. Man, they're also throwing a lot of easy balls at me here. Just too busy talking about my wife, Miku. She does become very distracting, I admit. Stealing my sparks? That's highway robbery. You know what I've been wondering? When are they going to give Miku a voice? Like, AI voice properly exists now. So when are they going to just integrate that to properly give Miku the actual ability to speak, rather than an approximation of the ability to speak? Because she does have her own distinct voice. Everyone knows what Miku sounds like. Not just because of the robot voice. She has her own, what's the word for what makes a voice distinct? She has her own unique sound. That's all I'm saying. Sonic Heroes! Sonic Heroes! Love that song. Truly my top waifu? To be fair, Miku isn't even on that list. She's very easy to make jokes about because she was just on screen. If you really want me to get into, truly my #1 anime waifu, then I actually have to go back to talking about Fire Emblem for a second. Because the protagonist of Fire Emblem 8, which is Fire Emblem the Sacred Stones, Princess Erika. I absolutely adore her design. Like, 100%, if I was given the option to design a character who appealed to all of my favorite attractive traits in a fictional character, I literally would not be able to customly come up with a character more perfect than Erica already. So they basically made that character just for me, is what I'm saying. She just hits all of my preferences all at the same time. And now that I've overshared, why don't you guys overshare too, so I don't feel so naked and exposed here, yeah? I'm really not doing good here also. This level's been kicking my ass. What are we, some kind of Sonic heroes? Our next adventure awaits us, so there's no time to waste. Yeah, we're Sonic Heroes! He just says that line so out of nowhere at the end of the game. It's like, where does that even come from? Why does he just say it? I mean, I guess Eggman says that at the beginning too. Guess what, Sonic Heroes? In 3 days, I will conquer the world! Think you can stop me? Even though, of course, that wasn't actually Eggman, but, you know. We all know the plot of Sonic Heroes. Wow! How did I... Okay, I did take damage, but the fact that I got through that at all was pretty impressive. If I had hit literally anything in there that wasn't that wall, it would have done enough damage to kill me. As evidenced by my 2 health. Multiple waifus for different games, so it depends on the game. Shantae. Yeah, Shantae is a pretty solid pick. A very popular pick, too. She doesn't really do anything for me, honestly. The genie outfit doesn't resonate too much. She is a genie, right? That is the... I've also never played a Shantae game, so maybe if I actually knew anything about her character, that would influence it a bit. But Shantae's just like 2D platformers, right? I've seen a little bit of gameplay of one game once, the newest one, I think. And it just kind of looked like 2D platformers. Beyond that, I know basically nothing about the games. Hey, there's another short one. Half genie, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think her design is a little too chibi for me to find, you know, too, like, genuinely attractive. She does have that big-ass head and that extremely tiny body, so it does look a little cartoonish. But that's just my critique. Oh my god. But I can see what people would like about her, just looking at her design-wise. That's... Killed Tails? Oh my god. How does he get lost? All you do... Unless you're playing one of those levels where your characters can actually get abducted, all you should have to do is just switch between your characters and they come right back. I was gonna say one of the best ways to get your characters to come back is to switch to fly mode, and because they all immediately zip to the below you, but I guess Tails is your fly formation, so. I've seen mods out for Sonic Heroes where it's like, can you beat the game as just one character? You should try one of those, Mute. See how that works for you. Solo Sonic Heroes. Also, can we oh my god. You know what? Fuck me. I'm not allowed to fucking build myself up at all here, apparently. Oh, I was just about to say, can we talk about how, like, fucking cracked I'm playing right now as I smack into a wall? What items do I have right now? Okay. Healing might not be a bad idea. But then more energy. This is always good. This is always very useful. Oh, Bingo Highway can do that sometimes, yeah. Because if they fall down the holes, they get deactivated. And then sometimes that'll lead to a long-standing, or like a level-long glitch where they won't come back. That's not even the level, Kerbo. He says that on Rail Canyon. Sonic, we only have 24 hours left. Okay then, let's... I don't actually remember what Sonic says in response to that. It's probably something very generic, though. Ah! Oh wait, is that Bingo Highway, actually, when I think about it? Oh, yeah, sorry. Rail Canyon is Tails saying, we have until sunset. Okay, sorry. I'm getting my Sonic lore backwards. I'm on Fraud Watch, I'm sorry. How am I still on 2 HP? How am I still down here in these trenches? Is that 2? Oh, I'm on 3 now. Right, I did heal, and then I almost died at the end of the previous level, so... Oh. No! What? Where am I getting invulnerability? What? Wait, what happened there? So every time you see me glow blue, that's invulnerability. Fake fan. I'm trying. You were trying to get you about to look it up. Oh, I'm sorry. It's been so long since I've played Sonic Heroes, man. Okay, you gotta give me some slack. It's been a very long time since I've played Sonic Heroes. And when we're talking about individual lines from individual characters, man, I can only do so much. Hey, at least I corrected myself, alright? It was funny, because when I was a kid, that line actually confused the shit out of me. Because you arrive at Rail Canyon, and it's like the sky's all orange, right? And Tails says, we have until sunset. And my stupid-ass kid-ass is looking at this like, doesn't that mean we have until, like, 3 minutes? Because, like, it's already sunset out. Me not realizing that Rail Canyon is supposed to be happening at dawn, not sunset. Ooh, that's pretty useful. Oh, but oh no, we got flashback. We got flashback and shortcut. It's over. I win. I have the ultimate power. Oh, and general relative. Oh, it's curtains. It's curtains. It's game over. I win. I win everything. I win so hard. I win the world and the universe. Reroll it. Give me something better. I should have taken that other item. I have enough for another reroll. Oh, they're spoiling me. They are spoiling me. If only I had something better for a cooldown, though. Boot up Star Fox Adventures. Oh. Oh, there's a game if you want to play. Oh my God! Look at the boost rings! Look at all the boost rings! Look at what general relativity does! Look at how easy it is to break this game! Ultimate power! I have ultimate power! Oh, it's honestly amazing how few of these I'm hitting at this point. Good lord. Oh, general relativity is an insanely busted item. Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, I did too much. I think I did too much. Guys, I think I did too much. Oh. Yeah, Mew. Yeah. Well, here's the end of the level. Or the boss, anyway. Yeah, Mute. If you want a good Star Fox game, we were talking about this before. Try Star Fox Command, Star Fox Assault. Sorry, so that is a really good Star Fox game. Do I have the ability to stop? I do not. Oh, so fun fact: these boost rings don't despawn. So I'm on a time limit before the game simply gets overwhelmed with too many boost rings. Why am I getting invulnerability when I get hit? Oh, it's because of... Right, because I had an item that was next 7 times you take damage, ignore damage. I remember now. Now, all we gotta do is attack the snake. Things I say to Miku when I'm... Never... Jesus Christ, I'm sorry. I'm so fucking dumb. I always... Ah! I can't miss a chance. Zero and Assault. Yeah, we'll play Assault. It's on GameCube. It's a really good game. Where is the snake? There he is. Okay, we have it this time. Okay, those little spots on his back are very dangerous. But we have it this time for sure. Oh! Oh, I almost had that. I almost fucking pinged that motherfucker. Which way are you going, Mr. Snake? This way? Meet you halfway. Oh, that was a big ol' explosion. Okay, I need to stop running into those, which means I kind of need to stop running on the snake. Oh, and we got it. Y'all speaking you mind? You mind with the Spanish? I don't speak Spanish. Hotline Miami. I would chat with my pets. You can, just do it in English if you're doing it in my chat. Okay, I just want to check real quick to make sure that there isn't actually a 10th fragment that I am forgetting. There shouldn't be. This is 7. If it's anything, it'll be one of these forest ones. That's 1. See, this is what I wanted to avoid doing. That's why I created a new file. I wanted to avoid just running to each individual sparked or shard fragment, Christ, to find out which was supposed to be the next one. It's only when you're doing a new file will it actually say 8. But, I mean, we have these beams of light to guide us. And in the end, I'm doing it anyway, so 4. And, yeah, 6 and then 9. Nice. Are both in the ice level. Okay. So the final shard. There would have been a big dramatic cutscene here if I had done that on the other file to show you guys, but instead I said game's too hard and went to my completed file. Mi familia es de Jalisco. Yo soy de Hidalgo. I don't know any of this shit you're saying. But if I had to guess, you're probably calling me a pervert in Spanish. Am I correct? I haven't seen Miku in Spanish yet, but I'm sure you're implying it. So for the final shard here, fun fact, you actually will get just a mishmash of all the level types. So we'll see the forest here, we'll see desert, and we'll see tundra. And with the 500% obstacle spawn rate, things are gonna get crazy here. It's not even close. Well, excuse me, I don't know what Spanish for pervert is. I'm just assuming based on what you guys say to me in English, you know? Where... If we go to any of these windy ones, it's just permanent boost, which is pretty awesome. What is this one glowing about? Oh, collapse speed. Okay. I would like to go to that. Okay, we get a campfire shop. Okay. This'll do. Yeah, we can go. Yeah, we can go here instead. Get a health up. Where else do we want to go? Let's just go through levels. Yeah. Let's go to Mexico for a fan meeting. Perfect. So if I just keep reading your Spanish with my terrible accent, you'll get so upset by it that you'll stop speaking in it, right? Is that what I have to do? Are y'all all in Spain? Spain, Christ. Y'all in Mexico or what? Is that you were joking about going to Mexico for a fan meetup, but like, is that where y'all are or what? What? Good lord, look at all these towers. Look at how many of these towers are thrown at me. 4, 5, oh my god, 6 all at once? Good lord. You live in the US, okay. Oh, families from Mexico. Okay, that makes sense, I suppose. Raised in LA, jeez. Okay, I can't imagine what it's like growing up in a big city like that. Like, living in cities like that as an adult is one thing, but, like, growing up in one as a kid? That's gotta be wild. Just growing up in one of the biggest cities in the world. Not that I'm saying it's a bad thing or anything, I'm just saying, like, the experience has gotta be so different. So I grew up in a small town. Say I was born in a small town, grew up in a small town. I don't think anyone gets what I'm going for there. 1998. Oh. Well, that means you're only 4 years younger than me. It's not too bad. What do we got here? Oh, look, the worst item in the game. That's not really helpful. Give me a reroll, jeez. That's interesting, but both of these are better. Oh, actually, adrenaline, yeah. Give me adrenaline. Leary is the youngest here. You're a young... 27 now, yeah. Yeah, Lyria, you're not as cool as us olds, born in pre-2000. Oh, Jesus. Look at what they're throwing at me here, man. What am I supposed to do about this? Oh, this 500% spawn rate is getting a little crazy now. Okay, we want to do close calls now because we do have adrenaline, which is a very good item. Pretty much any close call item in this game is very useful. Estas Joven Ja Ja Ja. C S Eso Deacon Ja Ja. Nice. Hey, I think I'm getting better. Does that, like, drive you guys crazy, like, piss you off when I when I pronounce it that poorly? I don't even know the first thing about a Spanish accent. I did know about the J's being pronounced like H's, but I chose to ignore that in lieu of hopefully making you guys cringe at my terrible accent. But aside from that, I don't know anything about a Spanish accent. Or I guess it's not even a Spanish accent, is it? It's a Mexican accent, if you're all from Mexico. Okay. So Estas Joven is you're young. Oh, best item in the game. Literally the best item in the game. Or actually, not the best item, but easily my favorite. This is, yeah. We can gain a little Healy, why not? Just real-time. Just giving me real-time fucking Spanish lessons. I struggle enough with English. And I was the guy who was crazy enough to think he could learn Japanese. I can barely hold English in my head most days. Oh. See, now you get to see the full power of Greed Machine, my favorite item in the game. I honestly don't understand how this item didn't get boosted in rarity with the big item overhaul they did. Because this item is so good. It didn't even get adjusted. Like, it gives a huge speed boost, gives vulnerability and a pile of energy. It's super good. Yeah, that's okay, Mute. English is my first language, and I still mess up words, so... so don't feel bad. Lava World, please be nice to me. Please be nice. Lava World, I said. That patch of land is going away. Okay, there is the exit. See, they present this level, this section, like it's a big, here's an open area, go search it, but they also start you pointed directly at the exit, so you don't have to search it at all. Which feels kind of weird. They, like, want to encourage you to search, but then give you no reason to search. Oh, yeah. Hitting this at full speed. Come on, give me more sparks. I need them. See, look at how good this is. Oh, man. The faster you get going, once you actually get some speed going, oh, this game just feels so good. And there's the end. Just like that. Oh, you love lava levels? I never liked lava levels too much. They all feel too I don't know, too samey, I guess? Take another adrenaline. That was kind of dumb. Close call on heal, or heal on close call, though. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Magma Planet. It's one of my least favorite cross worlds. In fact, Magma Planet is my second least favorite cross world. My most least favorite is White Cave. I'm not a fan of either of those levels. And I mostly just dislike Magma World 4 being such a flight-heavy stage. The ground sections of Magma World are fine, or Magma Planet are fine, but the flying sections kind of suck. And just kind of go on too long, in my opinion. Not White Cave, because there's nothing white about it. I don't know, it becomes White Cave when I'm in there. the joke's that I'm white, not that because I'm a whitey. I'm a white guy. I'm not all that fly. Definitely wasn't implying anything else. Oh, give me some of these sparks, man. Come on. So many. Oh yeah, look at that. The best part about Greed Machine, it can proc twice in a row, so you can just get 70% boost if there's enough sparks in a row. Oh no. Woo! Hold on. Uh-oh. Going this way. It's the... Hey man, that's only when Miku's in there with me. Why do I say these things? Why do they come out? I Relax. Oh shit! You mean I've been live this whole time? People have been hearing this? Oh god. Oh no. I have those moments and all I can think is this. Here, let me... I say these things and I just immediately think... You need to be stopped! I was hoping for more of the raw voice line, but you get what I'm going for. Just... You're gonna get canceled. I don't think you can get canceled for saying sus things about Miku on the internet. Like, come on. If that was a cancelable offense, there wouldn't be an internet anymore. Oh, hold on. So you actually have an option. This is something new they added as well that I haven't messed around with a lot. You actually have the option to switch... switch out a, an item. Which I'm not sure I want to do. Well, actually, I have flashback, so I don't need 2 adrenaline anymore. So let's see what we can get for this. Swap it out for... Oh, wow, we actually got a... I'll take it, yeah. Actually got a an upgrade in the rarity. Clip it on mobile. Don't actually clip that, Jesus Christ. Nothing there to even clip. Oh boy, streamer said funny sus thing. It's so lol random. He said he wants to fuck Miku? What a weirdo. As if that's not like the opinion of like 90% of the internet anyway. Oh boy. What are these lasers, man? We don't... No. That is an unfortunate time for an ad break in that case. And I never said railing Miku, alright? That's... creates such a violent image. Jeez. Whoa. Okay, floating rocks. Very rude. They're in my flying space. Is it fucking Miku? All boost is doubled. Oh, all boost is doubled, you say? Oh ho, Mr. Spark or Fragment Disruption. You want to give me double boost anytime I achieve a boost? Oh, don't mind if I do. You spoil me. Because I have... Greed Machine gives me 35% boost base. Which means any proc of it will give me 70%. Any double proc will give me... Oh! Very large amounts. Make me go very, very fast. And going fast makes me happy. Because this game is about going fast! And not slamming into rocks and trees. And trees and rocks. And rocks and trees. Trees and rocks. And rocks and trees and trees and rocks and rocks and trees and water. Does anyone get that song reference? Does that song reference exist for anyone but me? Going back, that's not what I said. That is not what I said. That is not what we're doing. Mostly because Miku's not on screen. God damn it. I did it again! The intrusive thoughts that keep slipping out. I think in the moment, it would be funny if I said it, and then I say it and I immediately regret it because it's so cringe. Like, why? Why does my mouth do these things? Why? How could it betray me like this? Get some bonus speed here. Oh no! Okay, I just ran through those things like I already had the sparks. What am I doing? I need some heals. Thankfully I have flashback and healing maneuver. Eating Vocaloid. Well, at the very least, you can be sure it'll be clean because it's all rope. I need to stop. Why did that one? That one was unironic. I wasn't even saying that one as a joke. That was just the lie. The train of thought. Just what do they call that? The I can't even say. I need to stop. I need to.
You need to be stopped.
I need to be stopped. I need to be stopped. Hi, Autumn. I'm so glad you're joining now and not like 5 minutes ago. Oh yeah, that makes close calls a fucking 1 second cool. Okay, I can't buy anything. I make close calls on 1 second cooldown. I'm doing well, Autumn. How are you doing? We're doing completely, totally well. We're absolutely normal here. There's nothing unusual. We're normal. We're fine. We're fully relaxed. Everything is just normal, Autumn. We're doing great. We're really just doing great today. Great things are happening today. We're playing Haste today. Look, Haste is a fun game. You were here when I was playing it earlier when I was sick throughout the week. It's a very fun game. I was telling the others how I want to make a Autumn. I was telling the others how I want to make a Haste bingo board, because this game has an endless runner mode. I'd like to make a bingo board and a series of challenges, see if we can cross them out and create an epic stream moment where we achieve a great challenge and we all cheer for the streamer all together. I need to stop a point. Just if I could find the raw Trunks clip, just make a reward where you can play "You Need to Be Stopped." Oh, if I knew how to set up any of that, I would. I don't even know how complicated it is to set up that stuff. Does Twitch have, like, basic integration stuff for that, or would I have to, like, download a whole bunch of, like, external apps and futz with those? Because that would genuinely be very funny. I'm just here ranting, going off on about something I shouldn't be going on about, and then one of you guys just redeems a channel point reward, and Trunks just tells me, "You need to be stopped!" I'm like, okay, Trunks, okay. Relax, bro. I ain't trying to fucks with the Super Saiyan. PowerPoint. Oh hey, that can be handy. I don't have anything luck-based, though. Give me a reroll. Nothing here is really worth my time. Oh, that's worthless. You know, we can do that. That at least counts towards Greed Machine. Yeah, because I'm trying to think, because the only person I've seen who has, like... Oh, we're at the boss already. That has, like, unique sound clip call rewards is, like, Doug. And I know he does a lot of, like, custom coding for his stuff, which is just so far beyond me to ever even attempt. As much as I would love something like that. I do not have the magic fingers for coding. Hello? Video game? Do you mind? Oh, I do have something for luck. Oh, what am I doing? I could have had Greed Machine going crazy with the spark thing. So, for the record, this is the final boss of the game. We arrived at very minimal fanfare because we were too busy talking about my bad habits. Not that I have any bad habits that need to be addressed in any way. No, not at all. I of course, since I am a streamer, I am of course a flawless human being, and you should all seek to model yourselves after me because I can do no wrong because I play video games on the internet, obviously. As we all know, becoming a streamer is, of course, the first step to achieving godhood. And I'm just doing my part to show you guys how to model yourselves properly so that you too can achieve or can mimic my attempts at greatness and success. And we did it. We won the game. Yeah, good habit. The good habit of bringing up Miku way too often on stream. Oh boy. Yeah, it's a lot more difficult when you don't know what's going on. Because a lot of the difficulty of this boss comes from the shifting landscape. But when you've done it as many times as I have, and you just know all the alternative landscapes that can shift, it's pretty easy, yeah. I'll admit, the final boss, even for the first time seeing this, was pretty underwhelming. Especially considering how fun the other final bosses were. Like, even Jumper was more engaging than that was. And I don't think any of you guys saw Jumper, because I never did a Force boss in this stream. But, well, we can keep running. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, because you saw Convoy, because I did a desert level, which is a very fun boss, so all those lasers just flying around constantly. And then Snake is a very interesting boss, always on the move. Yeah, I really have to fight to catch up. Why did my frame rate, like, explode? What is going on here? Why is my frame rate so low all of a sudden? I just like to keep running for the infinite runner, but... And I'm not sure if there's something going on with the sound, too. It took a long time. Yeah, what is going on? Look at this frame rate. That's super weird. Maybe that'll fix once we get to the end of the level. Maybe this level just accidentally spawned in too many things. The final boss, it was like a 1-1 boss, yeah. Well, I think the design philosophy behind the boss is that they throw it's so different from the other bosses. Because figuring out what you're supposed to do is like half the challenge of that boss. Because for all the other bosses, when you're fighting them, they're just a monster way in the distance, right? And your only real hint as to where they are is the smokestacks they spit out. But that boss doesn't have those, so you can't just follow the smokestack to find the weak point. But alternatively, it does have those blue wires that connect the to the machine, which is what the weak point is. So if you know to follow the blue wires, which you'll probably find out pretty quick just by fighting the boss in general. Does it look fine for you? Okay. Yeah, well, it was definitely on my side. I noticed that level took a strangely long time to load. And everything is fine now, so it might have just been that level in particular. I think it might have just tried to accidentally spawn in too many obstacles all at once. Oh yeah, this is peak haste right here, by the way. This is what it's all about. Just the up and down of it. Just the up and down rhythmic motion. Always feels so good, you know? And I'm only talking about the game, of course. When you go down into the valley, then you leap up above the obstacles. Why couldn't you just ask about emulating 3DS in English? What? Why did that one have to be Spanish? Or Mexican, I guess. Oh yeah, look at this. See, the nice thing about levels with the rails is that the rails are littered with sparks the whole way through. So if you have something like Greed Machine that gives you rewards for picking up X number of sparks, you can just stay on the rail, get crazy sparks, and the rails have boost rings on them, which give you crazy speed, and you just kind of go nutty. You just kind of get crazy, get stupid with it, because you can. Of course, I maybe overdid it a little bit there. Played Mario 3D Land. Oh, is that the case? Okay. I've heard people say that Spanish and Mexican are not the same language. So I was trying to be conscientious of that, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Maybe I'm thinking of like Spanish and Puerto Rican, I think. Because everyone just assumes most of Latin America just speaks Spanish, period. Which is incorrect. I don't know, I'm trying to be world conscientious. I'm a big streamer man now. I can't just say random things whenever I want and expect to not get canceled on the internet for being wrong about languages in the world. Spanish speakers speak it different ways. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never looked too much into the Spanish language, so it's not one of the languages I'm terribly familiar with. Okay, frame rate's doing that thing. Ah, hello. Frame rate's doing that thing again. Wow. Hello? The collapse is really trying to eat my ass right now. Would appreciate if it would stop. No, I have to. No, no, no. Oh man, this might just be the end. Oh my god, it's really catching up. Holy shit. I don't have shortcut, but I can at least get these close calls for some advantage. And we're dead. There's no coming back from that. Not with the speed this collapse is running at. No. Oh. Somehow we're staying alive, actually. The damage itself is... Oh, but it got too far ahead. Oh, man. We're just going over. It's not the best idea, but we're doing it anyway. Of course it's a Thorns level. When I get around to doing the bingo, you will quickly learn Thorns levels are the bane of my fucking existence. Every time with these things, man. They do not give me a goddamn break. Oh, okay. Managed to slip through those. Spanish is different in every country. Okay. Random fragment disruptions, always nice. Especially when they're helpful. Not that sparks really matter anymore. Because there are no more shops. Oh boy. All these sparks and I can't grab any of them because I'm bad at the game? Am I washed? Guys, am I washed? Am I bad at the game? Oh boy. Oh. Yeah, 3D Land and 3D World are two very different games. One for 3DS, one for Wii U. Well, I guess one's also on Switch with the Bowser's Land, Bowser's Fury, whatever thing. I never actually played Land. And I never actually beat World. I've never actually beat many Mario games. I've played a lot of them, but I've never beat very many of them. Maybe we can do a few streams where I do that. Just literally playing a Mario game for once in my fucking life. Everything I have is a close call proc, so every time I walk past a wall, I just see everything in my item board just flash. Whoa. Mario and Luigi. I have played Superstar Saga. That actually is one of the ones I have played. For the GBA originally. I never played any of the follow-up games, but I did play Superstar Saga. Very good game. Or I remember enjoying it a lot anyway. I haven't played it in a very, very long time. And I didn't play the remake they made for Switch? That was for Switch, right? But I remember enjoying it quite a lot. Which is rare considering how little I tend to enjoy RPGs. Oh, give me some of these sparks, man. Come on. Uh-oh. Do I have... Okay, hold on. Why can I not pause? Why can I not pause and look at my items? Okay. I have close call. Yeah, and I have the pocket watch, so every item... Not that I have any cooldowns, but... I guess that just gives it an extra proc. The best one. The mush badge. 80 damage per hit. I don't even remember what the mush badge is, honestly. I remember very little details about that game, aside from the fact that it was really cool to be able to control Mario and Luigi in video game. It's kind of the same reason I liked Sonic Heroes, is like, oh, I can do all of them, I can just switch between them on the fly. That was a big Hero's head, in case you couldn't notice. Oh my god. Speaking of big head, jeez. Ow! Seriously? Yeah, Mario has some pretty strange attempts at RPGs. And rather continuous attempts at that. It's kind of weird. Just how many Mario RPG type games are out there. And how all wildly different they are. There's like 4 different series of Mario RPG games. So there's what, Superstar Saga, with the Mario and Luigi games, and then there's Paper Mario, and then there's whatever Legend of the Seven Stars was. I guess that was just a standalone, but still. Paper Mario, yeah. Yeah, because Thousand Year Door is pretty much everyone's favorite Mario RPG. And it had that Switch release. But honestly, I'd probably just play it on my totally legal Nintendo or Microsoft GameCube, you know. Can the collapse, like, piss off for, like, 3 seconds? Please? Because due to the graphical style of that game, it really hasn't aged at all. So the remaster, I mean, besides having, what, sharper edges on the paper, the remaster probably doesn't even look any different. Damage increase for every mushroom you have, including 1-ups. Oh, so based on your inventory, okay. Only people are that super guarding. Is it really? I didn't know they removed that in future ones. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, no, super guarding is crazy. It's like, I take your attack, and oh, and there it is. Highest speed reached 200. But yeah, so I mean that's it for Haste. It's a very fun game, and I would like to do, you know, a bingo board where we go into, I can even show you briefly. So I can just cheap out on the bingo board, and we can do a free space in the middle. Because I just happened to come across, or come up with exactly 25 or 24 challenges. Obviously, we'll be doing it on very hard. We'll probably leave these off for the first couple runs. And deal 1 damage to the enemies busted. Yeah, see, a lot of people kind of agreed that as Paper Mario stopped becoming, like, turn-based RPG, it got a lot worse. Because Super Paper Mario on the Wii is more of an action game than a RPG. And then I don't even know what they did with fucking Sticker Star and Color King and whatever the rest of those were. I never played any of them, and I never really saw any gameplay from them either. All I heard was people say they were bad and not as good as Thousand Year Door, and I said, okay, I wasn't going to play them anyway. Uh-oh. Going over the bomb, and we hit the corner. Uh-oh. I smacked into the laser beam. Hated the Wii Paper Mario. Yeah. Instant KOs because of boss that used scissors was a good idea. Yeah. Oh, okay, and there's the best item in the game. Like, unironically, this is an absolutely busted item. If I was to do a bingo board for this game, or a bingo board challenge, there are certain items I think I would ban, and Booster Pog is definitely one of them, because this item is too strong. See new plays from the game. Gameplay was just so bad, yeah. Well, because Origami was that the one that was like a puzzle game? Because you mentioned the rings. So wasn't that the one that was like a fucking puzzle game rather than an RPG? He said, okay. Streamer said Pog. Yeah, honestly, I just want to do a bingo challenge for this game, just to have an excuse to play this game more. It's just such a good game, man. It's just so fun. I just want to play it more, you know? I put it to the wayside for quite a while because of Sonic Cross Worlds, but this is just such a good go-to game. And then we can have, whoa! Then we can have the epic, you know, community moment where I beat the challenge finally after like 10 streams, and you'll say, finally, why didn't you do that 10 streams ago? God, I'm so sick of watching you play this game, you suck. And then I say, thanks for tuning in, guys. You're awesome. And that's exactly how it would go. And then something Hatsune Miku. You get the gist. Yeah, this is endless mode. So in endless mode, for clarification, there is no map to select in endless mode. So to get items, you're granted items every 5 levels. So you're granted one at the end of the first level, and then every 5, you're granted a choice of 3 to pick from. Though it does make it very difficult to read chat. There's no downtime. Have a timer to figure out their mechanic? Oh. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to set up your turn for max damage. Weird. Whoops. I unpaused and started holding X like I needed to hold it to accelerate or something. Because I'm so fucking Sonic Cross Worlds pilled right now. Oh, it's a disaster. It is a nightmare in my brain. Ah. Oh. And now you see what I mean about the fucking thorn levels. It's every time it's the thorn levels, guys. Every time it's the thorn levels. God, I hate these fucking thorns, man. Ugh. The thorns are one of the few obstacles in this game where, like you saw there, I hit it and it turned me around. Most obstacles in this game, when you hit them, you will just go right through them and just take the damage. But thorns, no, no, no. You hit them, you take the damage, and you turn around, because they count as fully solid objects. And I can't get ahead of the... Oh no. We might be dying at level 2. So for the bingo, if and when I do it, the idea will be that I get maybe 2, maybe 3 lives to attempt to clear the challenges. And then after getting, 2 or 3 game overs, that's when we reset the bingo board and try again. So that allows for a few extra spots on the bingo board as well for like, travel X number of kilometers this attempt, and then travel greater number of kilometers for across the total attempts kind of thing, Okay, we're making it through the thorn level. Whoa. And we land it. What do you think Mario and Nostalgia are the 2 best ones? Yeah, everyone kind of agrees on that. Yeah, endless is endless, yeah. It ends when I die, so. As I die. I swear I didn't do that on purpose. All we got was 1 item. Yeesh. But yeah, so that's Haste. So we'll probably end stream here now. Let me get my outro music. My outro music, I say, as if it belongs to me. But yeah, we'll see how we feel about doing more of that. In the meantime, what's in the meantime? In the meantime, I think I'm just gonna end stream. Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back tomorrow. With something else entirely new. Which I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Getting away from some of the. Don't make anything silly. No promises. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this. Something different. A good stream by. See, Mute can just admit to it. I have to pretend like I'm not gonna do it, because I'm the streamer guy. Sorry. That was my text tone. As I keep saying, I need to put that in Do Not Disturb mode for when I'm streaming. Yeah, but you're not currently streaming, Mute. You're not the one who says, I want to fuck Miku, and then the whole chat goes, what do you mean, streamer guy? You can just say it in chat, and everyone will just agree with you, because everyone in chat wants to fuck Miku, but when the streamer says it, no, suddenly it's a, oh, I can't have that, yeesh. I said what I said. Yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow with something completely different. I hope you'll tune in. And I hope you enjoyed today. And I hope to see you tomorrow. That's not my outro. Bye. Getting fucked by... When did you say that, Mute? I don't remember that one at all. Actually, hold on. I vaguely recall something about that yesterday. But let's be real. Who wouldn't want that? I mean, come on. Dead cells. Okay. So it was only 2 years ago you wanted to fuck sisters. Okay, I get you. You're not into that anymore. You'd rather them be like, I need to stop. I need to stop. I need to stop. I'm getting way, getting way too deep into this. Dead Cells. What is Dead Cells? I've heard about that game before. What's Dead Cell? It's not on sale, unfortunately. Adventure, action roguelike. Oh, a Metroidvania roguelike. Hello? That's interesting. Dead Cells is a masterpiece, says VentureBeat. Yeah, I always enjoy a good, it's a roguelike, yeah. I always enjoy a good roguelike, that's for sure. It feels so good, says Game Informer. Simon Belmont on the other one. Yeah. Even Nintendo Life agrees it's a must-buy. Dead Cells. And I do enjoy a Metroidvania as well. It's one of the worst, or one of the, I don't want to say worst things about a Metroidvania, but one of the things that creates a lack of replayability in Metroidvania type games is the fact that once you know where all the secrets are, you just kind of know where all the secrets are. So if it's a roguelike, and that's always Richard, and it's always shifting. I mean, if it ever comes on sale, I'm at your favorites for the Stream Awards. I will, at the very least, add to wishlist and keep an eye on it. If it ever comes on sale, I'll consider grabbing it then. Okay. I said it 3 times now. I'm ending stream. No one to raid, so we will just end stream, yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any closing thoughts I needed to say that I forgot to say, but I don't think there is. So we'll be back tomorrow. Tune in, or I'm taking your phones.